Okay, so talking about isosceles triangles, we've talked about their side lengths, and we know that the tick marks mean that sides are equal, but now we have to talk about their angles. So they are not always going to be marked, so you need to know that the angles across from the equal sides are equal, and those are called base angles, the ones that are across from equal sides. So if I look at this picture, I know that these are the equal sides because they have the tick marks. So what is the angle across from like this tick mark? Well, it's going to be the angle that is not touching this side. So that's going to be this angle. And then across from this tick mark is this angle down here. So those would be your base angles, and they are equal to each other. Okay. And sometimes they're going to mark the angles and not the sides, and so the sides that are across from those equal angles are also equal. Okay, so you need to be aware that you know more information than they're possibly giving you in the picture. So like if I look down at number 1, it says find the value of x. Now x is in an angle, and they did not put any marks on the angles, they only put tip marks on the sides. So I know that these sides are equal, but I also know that the angles across from those sides are equal. So which are the angles across from those sides? We're gonna like mark that they're equal with the little curvy thing in the corner. That's called an arc mark. So across from this side is this angle, so I'm gonna put an arc mark. And across from this side is this angle, and I'm gonna put an arc mark. So I know that these two angles are the ones that are equal. So I know that if this is an x and there is nothing over here, that I can put an x in this corner because these are equal to each other. So I know that this corner is x, this corner is x, this corner is 28. So I know all three of those angles together should add up to 180. So I'm going to write that equation. One of the angles plus another angle, plus another angle, 3 angles in a triangle, equals 180. I'm going to solve this equation. So first step, I'm combining like terms. X plus x, that's 2x. Bring down your 28. Bring down your 180. And then I'm moving 28 to the other side, so minus 28. Minus 28. 2x comes down, 28 cancels out, so we got 2x equals 180 minus 28 is 152 divided by 2. I'm going to need my calculator for that because I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Here we go. 152 divided by 2 is 76. So that means both of those angles right there are 76, and all I had to do was solve for x. I didn't have to plug it back in. So this was 76 degrees, this was 76 degrees. Okay, so that's how you do number 1. There's a lot of different types of questions they could ask, so this is going to be kind of a long video. In number 2, they're saying find the value of x, so x is up here. This time they marked which angles are equal. That's what these little arc marks mean. Okay, so that means that this one and this one are equal. This one says 37. This one does not have anything written over there. So then I can put that this is also 37. And now I have 3 angles in a triangle. Oh, I know that they're supposed to add up to 180. So I'm going to do 37, one of the angles, plus another one of the angles, plus the last angle, equals 180. And I have to solve for x. So again, I'm combining like terms. So 37 plus 37 is 74. Plus x equals 180. Oh, I gotta move 74 to the other side. So minus 74. Minus 74. Okay, that cancels out. And I get x equals 180 minus 74 is 106 degrees. And I don't need to divide because that's just x by itself. And this said just find the value of x. So I'm done. This is the answer. Okay, so these two are similar. It's just in one of them I repeated x twice, and in this one I repeated the base angle, the actual number, twice. Okay, let's see another kind of question they could ask. Number 3, finding the value of x. So again, they're telling me like the x is in the angles, and they've given me the information about the sides. So I have to say, okay, well, across from these tick marks are equal angles. So across from this is the 68. So I'm going to put a little arc mark in that corner. Across from this tick mark is this angle. So I put a tick mark. That's where the 2x minus 16 is that corner. These are equal to each other. I do not have a third angle. So if I know that they're equal, I'm just going to set them equal. Blank equals blank. We've done that before. Okay, these are the equal angles. I set them equal. I do not add up to 180. So I'm doing, one of them was 2x minus 16, and the other one was 68. I'm supposed to solve this equation. So I'm moving 16 plus 16 to the other side. 16 cancels. I get 2x equals 68 plus 16 is 84. And then divide by 2. Divide by 2. That's a 2. X equals 42. And it said find the value of x, which I did. So I'm done. Okay. These are the base angles. They are the equal angles, so I set them equal. In this one over here, I'm finding the value of x again. And again, they have given me the tick marks on the sides. So I have to say, okay, well, we're talking about the angles because the numbers are on the inside, not on the sides. So across from this tick mark is this angle. So that is going to be equal to something. Across from this tick mark is this angle over here. They should be equal to each other. Okay, so I know this is 3x minus 4. This is blank. So I need to fill that in. In this question over here, they both had different things. So I could not like repeat the same thing again. So these are the equal ones that I'm writing. 3x minus 4. Stop pushing the button. 3x minus 4 is going to be written over here because they're supposed to be equal. So I'm going to put the same thing again. And now I have 3 angles. I have 3x minus 4, another 3x minus 4, and 116. So my equation should be that they're adding up to 180. If I have 3 angles, that should be my equation. Plus 116 equals 180. Okay, and we're solving this. So I'm combining my like terms. I got 3x plus 3x is 6x. And then I have negative 4 plus negative 4 plus 116. 116 is positive 108 equals 180. I'm moving 108 to the other side. This cancels. 6x, drop it down. 180 minus 108 is 72 divided by 6. X equals 12. Did I have to plug it back in? No, it just said find the value of x, so I'm done. Okay, and the last 2 examples are about the sides given information of the angles. So like in number 5, we have arc marks in the corners. So I know that these angles are equal, but the numbers are on the side. So I have to know, well, which are the sides that are equal? If these are the angles that are equal, which are the sides that are across from those? So the side across from this angle, it's not writing, here we go, across from this angle, so this gets a tick mark. And across from this angle is this side, this gets a tick mark. These are the equal sides. So if this side is 12, then I know this side is also going to be 12. 12 equals x. They're equal to each other. And I don't need to solve this equation. That was pretty much it. Easy question. In number 6, I have 3 sides, but I only have 2 of the angles equal. So I have to figure out, well, which are the equal sides? So what's across from these angles? So here's the angle, the side across is this one, so I put a tick mark. Here's the other equal angle, the side across from that, put a tick mark. So which ones are equal? This one and this one. So that's the equation I'm going to write. That one side equals the other side. And I solve. So I'm plussing 4 to the other side. Drop down 2x. 20 plus 4 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. And it just said solve for x. So I'm done. Okay. If you need to, go back and watch the video again, or just skip to the questions that you didn't understand. Otherwise, you can start with the practice.